What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news from yesterday. Now, this video might be a bit shorter than the previous ones. There wasn't a lot of news that dropped yesterday, however, there was some important pieces. Now, before we get into it, if you got a second, like always, appreciate the thumbs up. It helps grow the channel. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit the red button just below. The highlights would be the release date for the Air Jordan 6 Pinnacle Promo Jacket. Jordan Brand also unveiled the Air Jordan 32, which gives us a look at a few colorways as well as release dates. We also have a release date for the Undefeated Nike Air Max 97 collaboration. Some more from Nike, some stuff from Adidas, including the new Adidas Ultra Boost Clima that's dropping in 2018. But without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. Starting things off with Adidas, we have a release date for the Adidas NMD R1 Raw Pink Pack, which is releasing exclusively for women. One pair features Raw Pink, Trace Pink, and Legend Ink, while the other comes in Gray Heather and Raw Pink. The two feature prime knit across the uppers as well as glitch camouflage detailing. Completing the two is suede on the heel overlay in white boots midsole. If you're interested in picking up one or both, they drop on September 1st, which is this Friday, and the retail price will be $130. Next up, we have a release date for the Adidas NMD R1 Tactile Green. Most of you will know this pair because it was being called Sea Crystal, and I ran the product number, which is the same for the Tactile Green and the Sea Crystal pair, so it is the same model. But the shoes feature a mixture of Tactile Green as well as blue petrol that runs across the uppers. Now, prime knit is used in what appears to be some sort of digital camouflage print hinted throughout. In addition, we have a darker shade of blue on the boost midsole and EVA pod overlays. This is also a women's exclusive release which will debut at select Adidas Originals retailers on September 8th. The retail price will be $170. Next up, we have a release date for the Adidas Ultra Boost ATR Mid, which comes in Trace Green, Trace Khaki, and Footwear White. The shoes feature a mixture of green and khaki across the prime knit uppers, and as you can see, this pair features a sock-like build. In addition, we have white on the boost midsole, and then we have khaki on the outsole. And speaking of the outsole, it looks a little bit more rugged because this is supposed to be an all-terrain release. This pair will also drop on August 30th. There's one other colorway that will drop on the same day, and the retail price will be $240. In 2018, Adidas Originals will debut a new model based off the Ultra Boost, and this pair is known as the Adidas Ultra Boost Clima. Now, the Clima name comes from the Climacool, and the whole idea behind that shoe was ventilation. So here, we kind of have the same look as far as the model being ventilated. We have prime knit across the uppers, which also lands on the 3 stripes branding, which also uses perforations. We have a look at 3 upcoming colorways. One is done in all black, which is actually labeled Carbon and Orchid Tint. The next one comes in Footwear White and Clear Brown. Last but not least is Gray 2 and Real Till. All 3 will drop on April 13th, 2018. Currently, there isn't a retail price, but I do expect that we will see additional colorways pop up before the date takes place. On to Nike, and the Nike SF Air Force 1 Mid, known as Orange Quartz, is starting to release at select retailers. This shoe is a women's exclusive release, and it features a very light shade of orange, or it could even be a pink across the uppers. Speaking of the uppers, they feature tumbled leather as well as ballistic nylon. In addition, we have the signature strap as well as dual zippers on the heel, and then we have a gray midsole and outsole that completes the look. So if you're interested in grabbing them, check your local Nike sportswear retailer, and the retail price will be $160. Following Nike Lab and Loopwheeler's collaborative Air Force 1 and Sock Dart releases, the two are connecting once again. This time it will be on the Nike Roshe 2 and the Nike Aptare. Both were made using heathered indigo on Loopwheeler's soft, high-quality cotton sweatshirts. Now, these images actually popped up some time back, but what's different today is that we have a release date. So the two are set to drop on September 1st. We don't have a retail price for the two, but they will be available at select Nike sportswear retailers in Japan as well as Nike.com. Nike also unveiled the Nike KD10 Red Velvet. Now, these shoes we actually previewed months back, which features a University Red, Pure Platinum, and Black colorway. Now, I'm going to be honest, the look isn't bad. However, the description Nike Basketball gave is super cheesy to me. So in this sentence they write, the KD10 Red Velvet celebrates the smoothest player in the game and his underlying quest for sweet taste of victory. I don't know, for some reason that just bothers me. Maybe it's because I'm really not a fan of KD, but that's besides the point. As you can see, this pair features University Red across the uppers. That also lands on the laces, liner, and a little bit on the heel. We have black on the overlay that runs across the panels as well as the heel, and then white on the Nike swoosh midsole. The midsole does have a speckled overlay, and red within the visible zoom air unit. So if you're interested in grabbing this pair, they do drop on September 1st, and the retail price will be $150. Not long ago, Nike launched 5 colorways of the Nike Kobe AD Mid. Now for September, we have a new pair, and this is known as the Nike Kobe AD Mid Rise. Nike has yet to unveil the shoes, but some information has came out. The Rise edition pays tribute to the Nike Asian Basketball Promo Tour. Looking closer, you can see that obsidian runs across the uppers, and then on the midsole, we have a yellow to orange gradient. In addition, the Kobe branding on the tongue looks like it features yellow, and then the signature on the other one appears to be in white. In addition, we have a double-stitched Nike swoosh on the panels, and that even has a little bit of an odd look to it. It appears that it features blue as well as silver. Now, completing this pair is a translucent outsole. As of now, the release date is set for September 2nd. The retail price will be $150. Now, I say it's set for September 2nd because that's the date that's going around. However, Nike has yet to confirm anything, so it's very possible that they will release on September 2nd just overseas. More information coming soon. Nike also unveiled the Nike Little Posite Pro Nerf edition. Prior to this, we had 2 release dates floating around. One was September 1st, the other was September 16th. And at that time, I did believe that September 16th would be the actual date. However, I was wrong on that, and it is September 1st. Nike has confirmed that. The retail price will be $180. Like mentioned in previous videos, this is a grade school exclusive, not releasing in adult sizes. We have some new information on the Nike Air Max 97 in collaboration with Undefeated. So as you know, there's 3 colorways dropping, but the first we have to preview, actually a closer look, and have a little bit of release information of, features black, gorge green, white, and speed red. The shoes feature a black base with patent leather on the lower part of the shoe. In addition, we have red and green striped right across it, and Undefeated branding done in white. So the green and red shades, that pays tribute to the model's roots in Italy. Completing the look is co-branding on the insoles, as well as the 5 strikes on the tongue pull tab. The retail price will be $180, and they're set to drop at select Nike sportswear retailers in Europe on September 1st. Currently, there isn't a stateside release date as of yet, but they are expected to drop in September. We have new images of the Air Jordan 1 Flyknit Banned, and with the release just around the corner, I felt like sharing these because they're really nice images, and this is via Air Jordan HK on Instagram. So I'm not going to really go over the shoes too much, but as you can see, they come in the Banned aka bread colorway, which consists of black, varsity red, and white. In addition, they do feature Flyknit across the uppers, and we have leather on the Nike swoosh as well as the wings branding. They will drop on September 9th. The retail price for adult sizes will be $180, while kids will be priced at $140. I don't know availability as of yet, but I should have some more information very soon. The Air Jordan 6 Pinnacle Promo Jacket, aka Flight Jacket, aka Saturday Night Live, was originally said to drop on September 1st, which would be this Friday, and that's actually a bit odd for a Jordan release. Usually it comes on Saturday. Now, what I heard, but this isn't confirmed, but I did want to share it with you guys, that the release date will take place on September 23rd. Now, that date makes a bit more sense. However, like I mentioned, it isn't confirmed. Now, I do believe this will also be on the limited side of things, just because it's a Pinnacle. In addition, there is the matching jacket that will drop. There's no retail price on that as of yet. But for the shoes, the retail price will be $225. Jordan Brand unveiled the Air Jordan 32 yesterday with 2 colorways and 2 different styles. 2 colorways will be the mid or the high, whichever you would like to call it, and the third would be a low top. First, we're going to talk about the Rosso Corsa, which comes in gym red and black. Now, as you guys know, the inspiration for the Air Jordan 32 is the Air Jordan 2. Now, the Air Jordan 2 was manufactured in Italy back in 1986. So the name Rosso Corsa, that translates to red racing. So not only is this shoe inspired by the Air Jordan 2, but it links back to Italy as well as Italian racing cars. As you can see, we have red throughout, but red suede is used on the overlay by the collar, and on the insoles we have launch buttons which are seen on racing cars. And on the inside of the tongue, we have Bellissimo, and I apologize if I butchered this, I should know it since I am Italian, but that translates to very beautiful. Jordan Brand also unveiled the Air Jordan 32 MJ Day, which pays tribute to the day when the NBA spotted Michael Jordan wearing the banned shoes, and that took place on October 18th. Last but not least, they unveiled the Air Jordan 32 Low, and this comes in your bread theme. Once again, we have black used across the uppers, white on the midsole, and a red outsole. There's only one image leaked of the Low so far. As for the technology, Jordan Brand has used Nike's Flyknit technology, which lands on the uppers, along with high-tensity yarn, which aids in stretch, support, and zonal lockdown. As for the cushioning, once again, we have the Flight Speed technology that unleashes energy from the Zune Air units. Using a herringbone traction pattern, The sole makes sure you have multi-directional grip on the court. The Air Jordan 32 Rosso Corsa will debut on September 23rd. The Air Jordan 32 MJ Day, as well as the Air Jordan 32 Low Bread, will debut on October 18th. Retail price for the Rosso Corsa and MJ Day is $185, while the lows will cost you $160. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. So what I'm feeling from this video probably would be the black pair of Adidas Ultra Boost Clima. I think they look dope, something different, and I really just need a pair of Ultra Boost. I don't know how many videos I said this. Mine are thrashed. I actually just washed them, but the boost is pretty much done, as well as the outsole. I'm also a big fan of the Undefeated Nike Air Max 97. I think they executed those very nicely. The Air Jordan 1 Flyknit Banned, I said that a handful of times, so once again, I want that pair. The Air Jordan 6 Pinnacle Promo Jacket, that's another pair I do want, but it really depends on availability because I'm not going to pay resale for the shoes. Last but not least, I like all three editions of the Air Jordan 32. I like the low and I like both colorways of the mid or high. I actually think the low top looks more like the Air Jordan 2 than the mids or the highs, but that Rosso Corsa pair, that just looks dope to me. All red, it reminds me a lot of the red suede on the Air Jordan 22. But that's it for me. Leave a comment below and let me know from this video what you liked or what you disliked. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.